Good morning. Here is the Sanibel Island update as of February 7th, 2023. Sanibel City Council had their monthly meeting today. Mentioned at the meeting was an interesting FEMA update. FEMA has received 77 housing assistance applications from residents. As of today, only one trailer has been placed on a Sanibel resident's property. The trailer was placed on January 17th, but the homeowners have not used it yet because FEMA is holding the house key hostage. I've reported this key holding issue before. It happened to a different family in Lee County. Again, FEMA is just pointing fingers on why they haven't turned over the key to the residents yet. For Sanibel, 18 more trailer placements are in consideration, but flood zone restrictions are presenting problems and delays. I'm not for sure what the issue is because FEMA said back in December they were waiving their flood zone restrictions, so just more FEMA runaround. FEMA is reviewing a city-owned location on Library Way for placement of a temporary trailer park. If approved, the trailer inhabitants would be drawn from the 77 applicants mentioned earlier. Side note, the city manager thought that FEMA was going to approve the area in December. As of today, February 7th, FEMA still has not approved it. Again, more FEMA failures. The city manager reminded everyone that homeowners need to place a temporary chain link fence or other allowed temporary fencing around their pool while it is being repaired. This is a safety measure and a state law. Code enforcement has not penalized anyone yet, but they will if it continues to be an issue. Snow fencing, if you are not familiar with it, is the temporary orange plastic sheeting. This is not code compliant. Lots of homeowners have been using the plastic orange sheeting and thought it was allowed, so this is going to create a big issue. It doesn't seem like there is a cheap temporary fencing option for pool owners. Reminder to have all your storm-related debris out on the curb by February 20th. Now that tourists are starting to return to the island, there have been lots of comments on social media about all the debris still on the island. Crowder Gulf has done an amazing job. Tourists should remember Crowder Gulf is not responsible to remove all debris from the island. Homeowners are responsible for demo debris or debris that they have not moved into the right-of-way. Hotels and condos are responsible for their own demo debris. Plus, there are areas on the island that it's not very clear who is responsible for the cleanup. If you are a tourist or a local and you're bothered by the debris, feel free to bring a garbage bag and help out by cleaning up garbage in public spaces. The chief of police asked for the curfew to be changed or ended. City Council voted and agreed to end the curfew. The vote was unanimous. He also requested to seize the police blotter. He will do a press release if he feels there is something important to tell the public. The council was divided on ending the police blotter, but the majority rules, so police blotter stays for now. I would miss the police blotter, but it has taught me how to research police records. FYI, a suspect was arrested by Sanibel police on February 6th. He is an out-of-state fugitive from Alabama that was discovered by driving around Sanibel during curfew hours. He is currently sitting in the Lee County Jail. Not for sure what he was on the run for, but he has a history of drug charges, so I will assume it has something to do with that. I also just said that the curfew was unanimous. The curfew vote was unanimous. It was at first, but as the meeting drug on, a couple members did change their opinion, but it didn't matter. Majority rules. The curfew has been ended. And as usual, this meeting was very long. I have tons of notes to go through, so my next couple updates will be going over what I learned on Tuesday's meeting, but that's all for now. Thanks for listening.